Hello everyone, welcome to Triaright. This is Pack 365. Myself Sujit. So in this session, we are going to learn what is assert keyword that's available in Python. So guys, till now we are already complete what is exception, how to handle this exception by the help of our different type of block, try block, expect block, else block, and final block. Also, we are already seen how to create our user defined exception. Okay, now we're trying to understand what is this assert keyword that's available. So assert keyword is nothing but it is a debugging AID which is used in Python to test condition. Means we can say that this keyword is used to raise an exception which is assertion error if given condition is false. Means if I'm trying to take a condition, suppose I want to give a example, then only you can get a clear picture on that. What is this assert? Okay, means this is also to create our error only. Okay, this is keyword is used to raise an error, but here the condition should be different. Means in the previously, whenever we are just try to use our raise keyword at any time and anywhere, we can create this error. But in this assert keyword, this says that it will be help to create an exception, but here there might be some conditions are there. Okay, now if my requirement will be I want to check a given number is even or not. Okay, suppose if I'm trying to keep a number as 8. Okay, now my requirement will be I want to check this given number is even or not or odd. Okay, so how to check that each and everything we're trying to see now. Okay, genuinely whenever we are not using this assert keyword, you can directly check if the given number modular division with 2 double equal to 0, just like that. If its condition becoming true, we can print that this is a even number. Okay, genuinely we need to print this one. Okay, now we are trying to use our assert keyword to check this condition that the given number is even or not. Okay, but in case of now we are trying to use this assert keyword because it is used to debugging our AID which used in our Python to check a given condition. How to check this condition, guys? So suppose if I'm taking the number will be 7. Now I'm just trying to use this keyword that is called our assert. Then here the syntax will be saying that first you need to provide your keyword, then here you need to provide your condition. Here my condition will be num modular division with 2 double equal to 0. If this condition becoming false, okay, if this condition becoming false, then this assert keyword will be running. Okay, as of now we know that if this condition becoming false means this is not a even number. Okay, means if this condition becoming false, we can say that this number will be not a even number. So we can say that this is a odd number. Means now if I'm trying to run this one, so guys just see, now if I'm keeping 9 is my user input number. So guys just see, if I'm trying to run this one, so guys just see, assertion order, this is called our odd number. Means we can check a given number even or not. Now if I'm trying to keep a even number, so at that time you need to print a one more statement that is called our even. Means our assert keyword says that if the given condition becoming false, so at that time, the assert line, or we can say that the assert condition becoming satisfied and it needs to be done. If this condition becoming true, then it will be print the next line. Okay, we can say that it is not mandatory to give the message for assertion. Okay, now here I'm just trying to give this one odd number. If I don't want to keep it one, so you can check it once. Okay, now I just want to kill the terminal. Okay, so guys just see, now here I'm trying to keep it as 8. So here it will be give me even number. Okay, now if I'm trying to keep it as 9, now if I'm trying to run one more time, so guys just see, here it will be saying that this is called our assertion error. Means assertion error says that if checking the condition while giving expression is true or not. If the expression is false, Python raise a assertion keyword. Okay, now we are trying to write some theoretical point, then only we are trying to discuss more example related to our assert keyword. Okay, so first we are trying to write, this is a keyword. Okay, this is a keyword is used to raise an, okay, raise an exception. Okay, because if you see here also, we are just trying to create an error only. Okay, now the next point, As is a debugging AID. Okay, so here the next point. Asset is a asset is a debugging AID in Python. Okay, in Python 2, in Python 2 test condition. Okay, test condition. If check whether, okay, check whether a given condition, or we can say that a given expression is true or not. Okay, we are trying to mainly check for the given condition which we are trying to pass using our assert keyword. It will be checked if the given condition is true or not. Okay, if the expression, okay, if the expression is false, Python raise, okay, Python raise an assertion error, okay, assertion error with optional, okay, with an optional, okay, with an optional custom message. Okay, if you try to provide your message, it's okay. If you are not providing your message also, still it will be give you the correct answer. Okay, commonly used for, means what is the mainly use case of that. So here I can write commonly used for sanity checks. Okay, sanity check in coding during our development, means mainly it will be checked in our development line. Okay, development. Okay, now I'm just trying to write this syntax for our asset keyword that's available. Okay, first you need to provide your asset keyword. Okay, after you providing your asset keyword, now first you need to provide your condition, because here it will be checking the expression. Based on this expression it needs to print. Okay, now after providing, here you can write your optional. I need to write optional error message. If I try to write also, it's okay. If I'm not providing also, still it's okay. Okay, means what is the condition? So the condition must be a boolean expression we need to get. Means here after we are try to provide, means it will be give you a boolean value. Means we can say that the assert keyword return a boolean value as our return types. Okay, the error message is optional. If I try to provide it also okay, if I'm not providing also okay, but this condition every time give you the output, or we can say that return type as a boolean, either true or false. Okay, if the given condition is true, means the program will be continue. If the given condition is false, it will be raise an asset keyword. Okay, means if you see here also, if this condition becoming true, it needs to be continue, means whatever the remaining line it needs to be print. If this condition becoming false, is if the condition becoming true, then program needs to be stopped. Okay, this is the control flow behind this. If you see here also, if this condition becoming false, guys, right here this condition becoming false means it needs to be stopped. If the condition becoming true, it needs to be execute that particular thing. Okay, now we are trying to see some more example related to our asset keyword. Okay, so now, our requirement will be, I want to check the given number is even or not. Okay, odd even means based on this odd even, I'm just trying to check it once. Okay, so I'm just trying to commit this one. So check odd number. Okay, I'm just trying to check this odd number. So first I need to take the number from the user. So how to take the number from the user? By the help of our input function. So here I need to write enter the number. After I'm getting from the user input, now I'm just want to use my assert keyword. Okay, so after using this assert keyword, first my requirement will be, I want to check given condition will be not equal to 0. Okay, because I want to find the odd number. Okay, previously we are just try to check for our even number. Now I'm just trying to check for our odd number. So that's why here I'm just try to pass if the given number modular division 2 not equal to 0. If I try to pass double equal to 1 also, still it's okay. Okay, after that here I'm just try to pass a message that is called number is not a odd number, odd number. If this condition becoming true. Okay, now if this condition means, if I'm try to pass 8, means this condition becoming false, guys, means it needs to be continued. That's why here I need to print it is a odd number. Okay, So just see, if I'm trying to pass a even number, it should be execute. Okay. If I'm trying to pass a odd number, it should be print this odd number. Okay. Means based on this condition only, it needs to be print or stop. Okay. So suppose first I need to provide the number. Okay. So guys, just see here, first I need to provide the number as 8. Means this is a even number. Means we can say that the number is not a odd number. So guys, just see, the number is not a odd number. Now if I'm trying to pass a odd number, so at that time it will be print that this is a odd number. We can see if the condition is true, then program continue. If you see here also, here if the condition becoming true means assert condition becoming true means it needs to be print odd number. If this condition becoming false, we can say that the number is not a odd number. Okay. Now the next question for this session will be validating a function with a return type. Okay. Means what is this validating a number? Means I'm just trying to calculate a area of a circle. Okay. How to calculate? We are just trying to take length and width. Based on that, we are just trying to multiply that. Okay. Every time we know that if the area given our less than 0, then we can say that less than 0 means it will be unavailable, means we cannot say that it is invalid. So at that time we are just trying to check this condition. Okay. So but in case of our function, we are just trying to check. Okay. Now I try to check our normal way, but now I try to check in the form of our function. So that's why I'm trying to write validation function. Okay. Now we're just try to check for the length of a area. Okay. So here I'm just trying to create a function that is called our calculate area. So how to find your calculate area? By the help of our length and width. Okay. So based on that, we are just try to multiply both the things. Okay. After that, first I need to find the area. So how to find this area? Length multiply with our width. Okay. After getting both the things, the value will be stored in my variable called area. Okay. After area, I'm just trying to check that if the area will be greater than 0, means if the area will be greater than 0, then I need to continue. If the area will be less than 0, so I need to create an error. Okay. So here I'm just trying to check assert. Here I'm just trying to write area greater than 0 means it needs to be continue. If area will be less than 0, then I can say that area cannot, okay, area cannot be 0. Area cannot be 0, or we can say that negative also. Okay. Now after that, if this continue means I'm just try to create a function, means I need to send the controller outside of the function. So how to send your controller outside of the function? By the help of our return keyword. Okay. Now I'm just try to check it once. Okay. Now here first I need to print that, because whenever you are just try to call your function, when you are using your return keyword, you need to print that, because the value will be stored in your function call. Means if you want to see the output at that time, you need to call that. So here I'm just trying to write 5,4. I'm just trying to find. So in this case, it will be give me a output that the length into width, and it will be give me the whatever the result I want to get. So guys, just see, this function will be start implementing, and it will be give me 20 as my output. Suppose if I'm try to change here, okay, I'm just try to print calculate our area. Here I'm just try to pass -3. Okay, -3 comma 4. So at that time, how it going to happen? Guys, just see, here it will be give me area cannot be. So guys, just see, area cannot be 0 also. Okay, area cannot be 0 means we cannot pass that the area should be a negative or less than 0. Okay, this is the small example related to our asset keyword that's available. Okay, now we are trying to use our multiple assertion. Okay, as of now, every time I just try to use one assertion at a time, but now my requirement will be I want to use assertion 2 times. Okay, but here we are trying to take a string and a age. Okay, so here I'm just trying to take username equal to, I'm just trying to take from the user input, because the name I want in the form of a string. That's why I'm don't try to typecast. So enter the name. After I'm getting the name from the user, I want to take the age. So here how to take the user input? I need to typecast, because my requirement will be I want to take the integer number. Okay, enter the age. After getting both the things, now I'm just try to check assert. Okay, so guys, if you remember, whenever we are trying to discuss in case of our string built-in function, we have a method called that is called our each instance. Means I'm just trying to check the given condition, whatever the try to check is a string or not. Okay, so by the help of this, here I'm just trying to pass user. Then here I need to pass the it is a string or not. Okay, if this condition becoming true, it needs to be run. If this condition becoming false, so here I'm just trying to write a message that username must be a string. If this username will be not a string, then at that time it will be written that it is a username must be a string only. Okay, then if this username is a string, then we need to continue that particular things, guys, right? Means as of now, if you see or also we are not still compared that it will be integer or not. Okay, after that I want to check for our age. So assert, here I am trying to check the age must be 0. If the age will be less than 0, so here I want to display that age must be greater than 0. Okay, if this condition becoming true, means the age I am trying to get from the user input, that will be greater than 0. So at that time I'm just trying to print that all check pass. Okay, all the given condition true. Okay, now I'm just trying to take from the user input. Based on that, we're trying to check it once. Okay, now after I'm executing, first it will be asking for the username. So here I'm trying to take the username in the form of our string. So here I'm just trying to pass Sujit. Okay, after providing the Sujit, now I need to pass 23. Okay, so guys, just see all the given condition true. Now again I'm just try to run this one. So at that time I'm just try to pass the age will be less than 0. Okay, so here I'm try to pass Sujit. Then here I need to pass -2. So guys, just see assertion error means age must be greater than 0. Means based on your condition it needs to be create your error. Okay, so now if I'm trying to check it once, so here I'm just trying to typecast into the integer, because every time we know that whenever we are trying to take your name, it must be in the form of our string only. If I try to typecast into integer, what is the output we are trying to see now? So guys, just see Sujit. So guys, just see value error, invalid literal for our int, means we cannot use that particular thing. That's why here it will be give me that error. Okay, so that's all about our exception handling that's available in our Python. In the upcoming classes, we are trying to see a new chapter that is called our JSON, JavaScript Object Notation. Okay, that's all about for today. Thanks for watching. Triaright.